Joining me now is commentator and former senior advisor on RFK Jr's 2024 presidential campaign, Link Lauren. Link, welcome back to the program. Let's talk about Melania Trump and Vogue. Vogue has come under intense scrutiny over what's been called a hit job on First Lady Melania Trump's official White House portrait. I thought the image, let's have a look at it, was beautiful. It's so strong and fierce. Tell me how Vogue responded to what was widely seen as a stunning official portrait.
Well, it's great to be with you, Rita. This just speaks to the culture in our country where these single, miserable women who work at Vogue and get all their news from MSNBC, they can mock and denigrate conservative women all day long with no recourse. In fact, they get elevated and praised. The fact that Melania Trump has never been on the cover of Vogue as a first lady is absolutely embarrassing for the magazine. They've had Kim Kardashian on the cover 10 times, Michelle Obama 3 times, Jill Biden, of all people, has been on the cover of Vogue 3 times herself, and she walks around in black fishnets, a leather skirt, her hair's a mess, high heels. She looks like a geriatric hooker. Let's call it like we see it. The fact that Melania Trump has not been on the cover of Vogue is a joke.
Oh my gosh, just tell us what you really think, Link. My goodness. Well, I do wonder whether they're just hurting their own... I wonder if they are hurting their own credibility as a fashion magazine by trying to tear her down, because whether you love her or hate her, I mean, you can't doubt that she's a beautiful woman. She's got a distinct sense of style. She's a fashion icon. So why would Vogue go down this road? Like, how much hate do they have in their hearts to be making themselves look foolish by attacking Melania's fashion sense?
Melania Trump, she's stunning. She's an international supermodel. She's self-made. She's an immigrant. If she had a D next to her name, if Melania Trump were a Democrat, she would have been on the cover of Vogue 10 times already. Usha Vance, the fact that they're making fun of her, she's an Indian American, she's self-made, she's an attorney, she's brilliant, but because she's a Republican as well, they're going to mock and denigrate her. And that's what's happening in the culture in our country.
Now, you mentioned that the other former First Ladies, no matter what they look like or what their fashion sense is like, have been on the cover of Vogue. We've seen Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton, Jill Biden. I do wonder whether there's going to be any relenting, because we have seen some relenting from major fashion labels who a few years ago were refusing to dress anyone within the Trump camp. Now they see that there's real value in having their brand associated with someone like a Melania Trump or an Usha Vance. Do you see that changing? Do you see some big brands coming forward and saying, we want to dress the First Lady or the Second Lady?
Absolutely. I mean, these magazines and publications, they can either evolve and understand that Donald Trump, he won this election in a landslide. This was a decisive mandate. He won the popular vote. If they don't start reaching across the aisle and highlighting conservative women or conservatives in general, they will continue to fade into irrelevance and obscurity. And even just from a capitalistic standpoint, wouldn't you want to put Melania Trump or Ivanka Trump or Usha Vance on the cover of Vogue to reach these conservative women? But I'm happy to see other independent publications popping up who do give a fair shake to conservative women. And Anna Wintour, Vogue, good luck to them. I'm not sure they'll even be around in 5 years.
Usha Vance is also a very interesting character. You mentioned her. She's a very accomplished woman, a very stylish, beautiful woman. So we've now got 2 really quite stunning women in the White House who are going to be, I think, fashion icons in their own right. Before you go, I've got to ask you about the growing fascination, affection for Barron Trump, Melania and Donald Trump's son. His popularity has absolutely skyrocketed. We've heard about the role he played in the campaign, the advice he gave his father about who to talk to, how to reach younger voters. There's talk of a dynasty emerging, Link.
Absolutely. I think Barron Trump, Kai Trump, and these other younger Trumps really are the next generation and the future of the Republican Party. If they want to be involved in politics at all, of course, it's a blood sport, it's a contact sport. They might have other interests. But Barron Trump, I think he's still young. He's still finding himself. I went to NYU as well, just like Barron Trump. And if he can be so confident in such a liberal, woke environment, I think he's going to have a great life and career ahead of him.
Well, he was the breakout star of the inauguration festivities, so we'll watch to see what happens there. Link Lauren, thank you so much for your time this evening.